Ja, det var bara lite tekniska issues. Det är löst nu förhoppningsvis. Annars kommer det inte att bli någon stream på ett tag tills jag har försökt lösa vad problemet är till en oförväntad krasch. Får ingen nervfel eller ingenting, den bara stängs ner. Ja. Då är vi igång. Jag kommer nu sitta lite och snacka här med er. Förhoppningsvis så bestäms den inte för att bestämma sig för att nu är det dags att dö. Ja, det låter jättekonstigt och det är det jag måste kolla över. Nu startar jag med körd administratör så att nu blir det tvångsstart tror jag det kallas. Om jag låter lite konstigt så är det att jag har en liten morgonförkylning, men det kommer att släppa sig efter ett tag. Och jag vet vad jag måste göra innan jag får ett helvete. Oj. Jag tror jag måste ringa min pappa för jag tror jag hade sönder precis med medicinask. Fuck. Jag är körd. Eller, jag är inte riktigt körd, men jag har en bottendel som gick sönder. Randomt. Ja, jag får kontakta pappa. Till er som är ny och lurkar, ni är välkomna. Vi ska spela lite Genshin idag. Vi har gjort Archon Questet igår. Nu blir det bara lite hänga runt. Har ni några frågor om någon karaktär, vad de ska ha för någon spex och sånt, då kan ni passa på att fråga. Och vi kan börja med min europeiska konto, så kan vi gå över till min asiatiska konto och köra lite där. Jag har kört lite grann på den och lagt upp det på YouTube. Så om ni är lite nyfikna på vad jag har gjort där så är det bara att gå in där på min YouTube-kanal och kolla. Och jag håller på med en serie. Där jag håller på att fixa lite inspelningar för den här månaden. Så att jag behöver tänka på att den ska uppdateras. Sen ska jag fixa inför maj månad också så att det är färdiguppdaterat så jag slipper att tänka på det också. Tack Lyriksmurfen. Jag har suttit och jobbat med den ganska mycket och jag är faktiskt tacksam för hur den kommer och hur den blev. Jag har lagt lite grann av mina privata grejer åt sidan och ska jobba med andra privata grejer. Just idag så hade jag till kliva upp tidigt och jobba med en logga, men det vart ju aldrig av för jag sov. Och allting tar tid och träning. Alltså träning ger erfarenhet, så jag skulle nog rekommendera dig att träna. Det skadar aldrig att träna. Och liksom för mig det var practice. Så att man bara övar och så till slut så kom det fram. Då ska vi se här. Okej, jag fick inte ens göra det där kostet skumt. Det jag håller på med det är ju det mer som är lite anpassat just för Genshin. Jag är inte riktigt färdig. Jag har en scene som inte är färdig. Och sen jobbar jag med en BRB-scene där jag jobbar fullt med den. Men det som jag sa, jag har lagt det på sidan just för att jag har viktiga grejer som måste bli färdig. Men som sagt, jag tränar ju varje dag på det. Ska vi se här. Vi kan gå till quest. Det var någon quest jag hade. Ja. Den här tror jag kan göra nu. Vi gör den där först. innan vi gör eventen. Ja, men du älskar ju mycket du, Emma. Jag har lite det här att göra. Och sen har jag det här sista questet på det här eventet. Jag kommer att sakna det när det försvinner. Men vi börjar med att fixa dailies. Sen kan vi gå in på event. Den här månadens event. Ja, du är en positiv. Det är jättepositivt. Om ni tycker att det är något skumt med min avatar, att den liksom ser ut som ska somna, jag har stängt av blinkar så att nu kommer det se jättekonstigt ut. För jag hade en väldigt stor issue igår och det såg ut som att jag skulle sovna i streamen, fast det var inte tanken. Jag vet inte vad som hände, men tydligen så hade jag ett ljus bakom mig som reflekterade och störde kameran lite grann. Men till er, jag kommer att skriva upp vilka program jag använder för just göra YouTube. Och jag kommer också göra en liten presentation på det på min på YouTube-kanal. Och se hur jag liksom bearbetar. Problemet är att jag är lite arg på mig själv och lite irriterad på mig själv. Jag har gjort 2 presenter till mina kompisar och de är gan. De är helt gan. Jag har typ förlorat dem och jag är jätteledsen. Så jag är lite halvt arg på mig själv. Vet dock inte hur de försvann. Och de finns inte kvar på den jag använder. Så jag får sätta mig ner och göra om allt arbete på nytt. Så jag är nog nalpad lite sur. Men jag har ju lärt mig så att nu vet jag hur jag ska göra. Bara att en grej jag måste hitta, det är typ solglasögon. Så jag ska göra smoke-glasögon till en. Och allting är ju typ träna. Så jag plockade såna här igår. Jag är faktiskt jätteledsen att det försvann. Men det är som, man får lära sig nytt varje dag. Det är liksom, jag ska ta reda på vars allting, och se om jag kan rädda det på något sätt. Wait, what? Okej. Det var något information i. I don't give a shit. Och till er som har frågor liksom vilken server jag är på och rollspelar behind the stream. Ja, precis. Jag fick det. Men till er som är lite nyfikna på vilken server jag pratade om igår, så är ingen, alltså jag gör direkt inte reklam åt dem, utan jag gör det för att hjälpa dem. Det kanske låter som att men du gör reklam. Jo, det blir lite reklam, men problemet är att jag har inte deras länk i min Discord eller stream. Förlåt för voicecracken. Då förstår ni varför jag har morgonförkylning. Men det kommer gå över, så ni behöver inte vara oroliga. Men som sagt, jag är på en server vid namn Vintergatan. De kämpar dagligen med att få RP-nivån på det bästa. Så om du känner att du har en ganska hög RP-nivå, då var försiktig, för det är som en gott och blandad påse. Man vet aldrig vad man får. De kämpar dagligen med att få upp RP-nivån. Och det är jag väldigt glad över att höra. Och de kämpar ju dagligen med att jag menar att folk får ju komma och vara sig själva. Och det är inte det här. Jag har ju suttit och snackat med några och de vill inte köra det här hata polisen och det. Så det är ganska rätt så bra. Utan de vill köra liksom det här med att polisen är ju också polis och inte liksom någon de ska hata och typ mörda 24/7. Så det är faktiskt rätt så bra. Så jag är ganska glad att höra att de vill liksom köra den typen. För det som jag hatar idag, det är ju det här som tyvärr många servrar har på sina servrar. Det är det här att hata polisen-attityden. Och det är det som gör också att en server kan dö ut från polis och sjukvårdare här. Och det tycker jag är jättebra att de kämpar i dagligen med att inte ha just den attityden. Så att det är som de kämpar dagligen med allt liksom. Buggfel. De försöker ta in hjälp om de behöver det. Ibland vill de lösa det själv. Men bäst är om de egentligen kunde få hjälp med någonting så att de inte har det här problemet att köra den här attityden att nej men jag ska fixa det själv. När de egentligen, det blir svårt i långa stegar.
Solidify! I will have order!
Nej. Det är många som gör det och tycker att det är helt okej. Men när de förstår inte att de dödar ju också sitt RP mot polisen. Att attityden till dem blir ju ännu dåligare. Och det är just därför jag säger det som jag säger. Att kör man den typ av attityden att hata polisen och det, då får man ju förvänta sig ett äcklig attityd tillbaka. Från polisens sida. Och då är det inte polisens fel utan då är det ju personen i sig som har den attityden. Liksom, jag ska inte behöva anpassa mig just bara för att du kör på en sån karaktär som väljer att hata polisen. Utan du får ju egentligen anpassa dig till de som är poliser genom att då slipper ju vi hålla på med konstanta tjafs. Alltså det är inte konstanta tråkigheter för det blir ju inte kul i längden. Inte för någon utav parterna. Och det är just det som blir att det är ju parterna som påverkas. Liksom ditt RP mot polisen RP mot alla ibland. Alltså vill man bli väl behandlad, alltså vill du bli behandlad väl tillbaka så måste du behandla den personen detsamma. Och behandlar du personen illa, då behandlar ju den andra personen dig illa. Alltså det är en sån... man får ju skylla sig själv om man väljer liksom sin strid. Till exempel, jag hade jättekul med några i Staff igår. De ena höll ju på att försäga sig jävligt grovt och det var faktiskt väldigt kul dock. Så att det var liksom, han höll ju på att försäga sig oerhört mycket. Han höll på att meka med min motorcykel som gjorde att jag blev lite så här. Lite naiv, men jag vart inte så naiv. Ja men alltså att köra det sociala RP, det kommer man längre med. Vad fan är det jag ska? Jag måste vänta. Vi ska vänta till klockan 8. Nej men alltså det är ju som... Alltså jag fick jättemycket socialt igår. När jag var ur tjänst och fick även lite sociala när jag var i tjänst. Det var att jag fick skälla ut 3 personer som hade neoner under bilen. Det var faktiskt väldigt kul. Och de började gnälla på att det kostar pengar. Jag bara, men väljer det eller böter? Då valde de hellre att fara och fixa bilen. Alltså då bjöd de på sig själv lite grann. Så det var liksom allt. Det var mycket lärdomar från dem, och de märker också på en att man har högre RP-nivå. De märker också att man är lite annorlunda i RPn. Så att de jämför inte att okej, hon har bättre RP-nivå med mig. Ja, jättekul, haha. Nej, de lär sig dagligen. Så till exempel min vän Erasmus, han har en rätt så hög RP-nivå. Han är typ bättre än vad jag är. Och liksom, visst, jag är lite rädd för hans RP. Genom att man vet ju aldrig vad han drar i för kort. Och det skrämmer mig lite grann. Men jag kommer aldrig jämföra mitt RP med honom. Utan mitt RP är mitt RP, hans RP är hans RP. Alla är olika. Till exempel Lurdsmurfen, hennes RP är annorlunda på sitt sätt. Och det är det man ska utnyttja det. Kan jag komma fram här? Så att allting handlar ju om ens RP, och det är det vi ska lära oss av. Att våra RP är ju olika till många andras. Och jag är ganska glad över att mitt RP är ju som det jag har valt att vilja dra det. Men det är ju som några andra, deras är ju lite annorlunda. Alltså till exempel, jag är jävligt värdelös att vara kriminell. Men jag är duktig på att RP, sjukvård och polis. Men det är just för att jag kan få folk att skratta. Hej Molly! Tackar! Och till exempel, vi kan ta till exempel Molly Gaming här. Hon vill lära sig RP också. Och hur det funkar. Och nu vet inte jag vem som använder den där sandalarpen. Nu ska vi se här vem som använder sandalarpen.
Sussy baka.
I don't sussy! Nej, men det är som jag sa, jag säger att vi alla är ju olika till vått och torrt. Nu har jag nog läst allas. Och det är liksom, det är det vi ska ta emot och vara liksom glada att vi alla är unika på sitt sätt.
Tainari believes that on closer examination it might be logically paradoxal. As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of a flower would constitute.
Nej, men vad är det som använder sandalarpen? Jag är lite nyfiken. Abrakadabra, välkommen! Jag såg inte alerten, så jag ber så oerhört mycket om ursäkt. Det finns också ett nytt Head Pet One. Och den är bara på 1 poäng just för att man ska kunna klappa mitt huvud typ. Ish. Ni kan testa den om ni vill. Det är ingen content på den, så att ni kan utnyttja den hur mycket ni vill. Jag ska göra lite fler sådana. Jag kommer göra fler sådana här egna.
Wait for me!
Timaeus, what brings you here?
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter. However...
This is kind of sudden. Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus.
Of course. Do you still remember...
If you like my sound alert, you're welcome. Abracadabra.
Collaborated with a certain Miss Ying-ar? Well,
Wait, so Ying-ar is the girl from Lila that Sucrose mentioned earlier? always assumed you were hard at work every time we...
No. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a
Did
vow to the
you
heavens
guys have
that
something
I
you
will be true to
want to
myself and
disk
never
about?
utter
Eller har ni någonting ni vill diskutera så är det bara att skriva det.
As a gift for Ying-ar?
Well, that's right. I know full well that Miss Ying R
Och
is
vill ni vara
far
med
more
på lite så
knowledgeable
här
than I in both
mera
the ways of
äventyr
the
så
world
kan ni
and
klicka
the ways
på
of my craft.
följa-button och följa mig i min Discord. Då kan ni få vara med om mycket mera äventyr på min YouTube och på min Twitch-kanal. If you want to follow me on my adventure, follow me here on Twitch or on my YouTube channel. Or you can join me on my Discord server. There are updates coming from.
And that's why I've decided to join.
But then what about Ying-ar? Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a month?
Well, yes, I did. I explained that a matter of great importance.
And many people out there play Genshin now. Or did you stop and waiting for the next upgrade?
With the greatest point being, please know that I sincerely want to support.
Well, you certainly convinced... Thank you, to me.
Ah, thank you, everyone.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never... Great! Let's keep it up. On to the...
No.
Okay, Paimon will do the honors. Ahem.
Thank you for your follow. I'm glad.
We have with us here the Flower... Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name, too. All right, all right. We also have Clee. That's me!
Lee here. This all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there? Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
The hell is that?
Actually,
Yesterday I
I'm still
played
feeling
AR
a little
Conquest
nervous.
and it was a lot of fun. And
Me
I
too.
hope there's coming more AR Conquest.
Weren't you all fired
I
up?
really want
yeah,
more
very
AR
much.
Conquest.
Actually, I'm a little worried, too. I know what you're feeling. Say...
Well, does anyone know?
According to the... Oh, we know something about that. What? Wow, that's amazing. You really know how to do everything under the sun.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
This is it! We're off to find the sacred location of the Lantern of Utmost Joy!
Wait, what? Okay, let's see here. Where should we go? Up on the cliff? I think they're up on the cliff. Like she say, welcome to my little squad, and I hope you can join instead. Oh, Mr. Drift, sweet, welcome. Glad you've been here. Welcome to the Lily Squad and have a good time here. Oh, I did the dailies. If you understand, I speak Swedish and English, so I can switch between.
Around here. Let me take a look. Oh, it's... Aw, I don't see any lanterns here. Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the lantern up
Alla
actually looks like, right?
här i chatten en bra dag i snökaoset som tydligen är i södra Sverige.
Traveler,
Dock
are
vet
you
inte jag i
trying to
Stockholm
figure out
dock.
something else from the paper?
Göteborg tror jag. Hur slog smurfen när det är snökaos? Här är det.
On the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way.
All right.
Look, the wind is blowing!
What a strong wind current. Let's ride it up and see where it leads us.
Huh? We'll have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them?
Here.
Wait, what?
This is the first time I've ever flown like this!
Wait. Oh my god! Look! This haven't never been here before. And I know that. This is new.
How did this little island get up here in the sky? Did somebody make it? Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost. Oh, good thinking, Kale!
Oh my god.
Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird.
I never would have guessed that such a place could exist. Right above.
Wow, look at that pretty lantern on the table.
There seems to be something on the back of this chair. Let me
Mona?
take your seat, present your answers, and you shall reach enlightenment. Well, as far as instructions go, I guess that's simple enough.
So we just need to do as it says, right?
We're going to sit
Wait a
down.
second.
Huh? What is it, Albedo?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats. Everyone, please stay clear for a moment.
Well, all our questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is pretty amazing.
How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems
The
to
only
be
guys
fine.
who do his work
I didn't
to
find
protect the
any traps
girls.
or suspicious
Nice.
mechanisms, but I also couldn't find any overt destructive device.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt.
That sounds kind of smart, but
I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle works.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. Mona, is there something wrong? Oh, are you hungry? I brought some snacks.
Thank you for offering, Clee, but that's not quite it. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin hoping to find some information. But there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here. But if nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then...
What do you mean, Mona?
Never mind. It's not like I've got any proof.
Don't leave us on the edge like this.
Yes, let's test the
Come on, join us, Mona.
Oh, all right.
Okay, then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me to find a flower that is not of this world, you can do it, Sucrose. Then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower. All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost.
This going to be fun.
Golly, I hope you found your answer.
Oh, goddamn. This good. I stream, so I don't want to disturb you guys if you're working on something. And come in after I'm done with the stream.
My answer is that I will be that guide. For a long time, I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while, but I finally made it to where I am today.
Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put my name forward. Because I would like to become a guide that can help others. I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Sino, and everyone else helped me. Now it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given.
All right. It's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself as one who would never lie. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'm confident that I've always been an honest person. I'd like to thank everyone, too, for giving me this opportunity to validate myself.
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait! The lantern just lit up!
Oh, goddamn.
Whoa! All four sides of the lantern are glowing!
Huh? But...
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Oh, alright.
Huh? What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy.
No right answer? But how could...
Although the instructions
Oh
have
my
come
God.
from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all
Dricka
imagined it to be.
någonting, drick vatten eller någonting som håller. Gå och tvätta ansiktet och så dig själv i några gånger. Det kommer räcka.
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
What? There's someone else here?
We meet again, traveler.
Hey! You're that Outlander we met the other day at Good Hunter!
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
Oh, is that so? Then why do I spy yet another person following in your shadow?
Wait, really?
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
Huh. So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2
Oh,
whole weeks ago,
goddamn.
you know.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
Huh? But why?
Then don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves.
I cannot do that anymore. Okay, okay. Jag kan inte do that när jag har morning sickness.
Who would
Sorry,
have
get them.
guessed? It seems
Oh
that
no,
there wasn't
looks
just
for
a
I'm not
fine
pregnant.
old hag after.
Ah, so you're B student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it. Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested in the secret behind
promise you.
this lantern, no? The
Jag lovar
lantern
dig.
has already been lit.
Jag har morgonförkylning.
Now then,
Det är typ
please
morning
allow me
sickness.
to disturb your happy peace.
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
No.
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
Mom? Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Okay. God damn, Emma!
Oh.
Thank you.
Why are you talking?
Old hag! Who would dare say that? Is that...
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
Vad kan jag säga typ det? Jag var inte beredd på det där. Att Blurch skulle gå igång.
And what of...
Aunt Alice.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly,
Ja, jag har Blurch med. Jag ska lägga in lite annat ljud också. Där det spelas upp. Liksom, you laugh like that. Att de måste träna lite grann. Jobba lite mer på mix it up.
Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really long table.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animal Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Darn it. Darn it. Darn it.
Wait.
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the...
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up
Vadå
here
inte
and
hörde?
activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and...
Jag tror jag vet vad problemet är. Jag tror jag inte lagt in den riktigt ordentligt. Så att jag måste nog jobba på det lite grann. Jag tror jag glömde lägga in det. Så det blir att fixa och jobba lite med.
Ever heard of the Hexen Circle? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animal Archon himself.
Ja.
But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
Du kallar mig inte tjockis. Och det är just därför jag inte sitter med. För så att jag kan jobba med streamen utan att störa er.
But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually,
Han faktiskt jobbade i natt så jag har varit lite sur på honom.
Oh, this looks interesting.
Oj.
Let me scry.
Okej. Jag tog åt mig där.
Dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship.
Fast det roligaste är att det snöar jättemycket här så han var tvungen att komma in igen och hämta andra skor.
Growing up can be so tough.
Ja, väldigt
Sometimes
kul.
we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
Okay.
So this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
That's right. We often met here to chat and have tea.
Then what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing. The truth is, That prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you probably...
No, it took me a little longer than that.
A flower that is not of this world. When a member of the organization had to leave, a flower that is not of this world signify if there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her. The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning. If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world and that they would all know each other?
The one who would never lie is me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor. As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
Huh? I'm pretty sure every child in Mondstadt has read that book.
It's also one of my favorite stories. M was an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief.
Yeah.
Don't you think
all right.
deserve a seat at the mage's table?
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers. Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle. I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world.
Do you think less of us now?
Goddamn.
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued and I'm not—
You're right. I've never acknowledged—
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left—
Precisely. There was only one. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
Aww.
So the supreme blessing actually meant—
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us, dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again, regardless of how many years have passed or how far the distance may be. As long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all.
I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friends.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later. I still have a few things to attend to, so this will have to do for today.
Bye, Mom! Todoko says bye, too!
Goodbye, darling, and farewell to all of our other friends as well. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Det shall vi do.
Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to that time of year?
Yes, it's Windbloom again, Alice.
It's also a special anniversary date. I'm sure you still remember.
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day many, many years ago that Jay tied the knot. Ah, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone, please enjoy this year's Windbloom Festival to the fullest.
Aww.
Whoa! Ah, Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
We go into flying down. Oh. See if you can take pictures idag. This is place. I need to take a picture, so we go and do that one. Let's take a picture. I'm going to save them. This is my first Windbloom.
This view reminds me of another time it snowed.
Oj, wrong button.
That was a long time ago.
Kungen RP, welcome. Oh, I need to... Let's see if we do that, and save, and leave. Glad you're here. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm going to... Going... Run. Boom. Run. I'm going to take a picture and... This be good. Pray on.
Be still.
Wrong.
Kamisato Ari. Suiyu.
Then try on. I need to get another character.
Leave it to me. Pew pew.
Crayon. I need to look at that. Crayon. This. Hydro. Alright, I need a fire. We can take she.
I'll bring my seasoning.
And save. Leave. And oops. And now I should. If we can go into up there, should we go in there and heal up and fly? I have a good problem and a really small issue there.
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
Was a big mistake.
Quake!
Oh, I know what I should do. I went to the ammunition. And we keep that. It's good. It's good. Have a good day. And you? And now you're done here. So we can go here. And here and there. I have a good day. And I sleep well. How you been? How your day? Is that been good? Alltså hur har din dag varit också då, Emma? Har den varit bra? Just det, jag glömde. Jag ska hit och claima den. Claima den. Och claima den. Så nu ska jag göra de här två. Vi kan göra så här. Jag ska spela lite musik. Förlåt Lisa. Se hur det här går. Det här ska bli intressant att se hur. This looks fun. I cannot read the chat now. No! Not good, but I try my best. And we go over here. Let's go. Let's do that. We can switch out you to my sugar daddy.
What's that?
That's starting.
Join you for a walk?
Oh. Yeah. I do my best. Den här är faktiskt rätt så kul. Jag ska plocka ballonger. Wait, what? Säg inte att jag måste ha min karaktär, för då är jag rätt så fucked. Nej! Ska jag gå nu? Fan, jag kunde anfalla. I did it! And we're done. Ja. Här är Emma. What's up? Det är ett event. Det är ett event som du kan göra om du är i Adventure 16. Och det innefattar att du ska försöka inte bli tagen av de här, för då får du börja om från början. Och det är bara ett event. Det görs bara en gång, sen försvinner den. Hello Blue Dragon! Så det är ingen fara. Vi ska gå och göra klart det där questet. Jag får sånt här. Sånt här. Och sen kan jag gå till exempel till eventshoppen här. Så kan jag köpa liksom såna här. Eller sånt här. Och göra de här lite svårare, då kan jag köpa såna här. Som typ, jag kan köpa en sån här blomma. Eller köpa pengar. Så det är ju såna event. Och jag älskar de här eventen. Och jag har aldrig varit på Wimblows festival. Och nu sen till min sommar kom det också komma ett event som jag har faktiskt varit på. Ja, han spyd. Påminner lite grann om Malin när hon ska åka helikopter.
I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
Typ han är glider sick, Malin blir helikopter sick.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you.
It sounds like you've still got...
But still, of course.
Don't say that. If anything, it should be my fault for finding that prophecy.
Oh, no, I didn't...
But I'd say, well, that aside to me...
Oh, Miss Yingar. Well, I'm...
Hey, you three? You may want to look over there.
Huh? Miss Yingar?
Oh, so that's Miss Yingar? I've never met her before.
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way...
I am so sorry, Miss Yingar. But how did you... I mean...
Are you so happy just to see me?
Of course I am.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding. But now that I've seen you like this, you said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right?
I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Oh, really?
Oh, this was new. Oh, wait, what?
I am so glad to see Timaeus find his happiness.
He going to fucking marrying. Oh my god, so cute.
Happy just to see others happy. And you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know. Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that all of your issues...
Den har varit bra. Sitta och skratta åt min sambo som får gå ut i snökaoset.
I may have read about about that in a book before. That's a topic that my parents used to talk about. Back, my mom brought it up at dinner, but she also said that, why don't you give it a try, Colin?
Okay, I'll try my... They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't...
I nearly forgot. This texture. Yep. It's nothing. They're super sweet. I'm also... Thank you.
Kale, please take... I've heard that you've...
I don't know what to say.
Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy?
You're right. Oh, really? Of course.
Åh, så cute! Sen ska jag be om ursäkt igen efteråt. Jag tror jag har varit lite arg.
What? It was like a little... Well,
Aww.
I'll keep working on it. Yeah, you could...
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
Master Tainari!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that...
That's it. I think you...
All that matters is that I've enjoyed...
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you. Sayano wanted you...
I'm a master.
Can you believe this guy? Wait, huh? Kale has a gift for him?
Yeah.
Aww.
I need these bookmarks from some Aerial Roses at the hotel. I want to... During Windbloom, Mom...
But Tainari's...
Well, in this...
Oh, and he...
Whoa, are these really for us?
So, one of them, although they're not native, I want to give them the real blessing of...
Jag ska ändå ut i det här vädret imorgon också så att...
Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there? Huh? Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
Wait, what? Jag ser ingenting. What the fuck? What? Hej, datamusen! Kom hit! Kom hit! Datamus! Kom hit! Jag orkar inte! Varför? Alltså jag måste bara... Jag ska bara kolla min datamus. Hiva den i väggen. Jag tror kanske det är dags för mig att kolla på en ny databus. Jag tror det är någon dags att kolla på en ny databus. Ärligt talat. Okej, vikten att sitta på. Perfekt. Jag tror det är dags för mig att kolla på en ny. Åh, det här är inte så bra. Får vi se om det kommer att funka. Ah! Vi tar den. Jag tror det kanske är dags för mig att kolla på en ny databus. Ärligt talat. Ja, tror kanske, som jag sa, dags att kolla på en ny datormus. Gå in och spela lite grann. Jag har inte riktigt testat det här kortspelet. Lurksmurfen. Vi provar. Test it out.
All right, let's go for a round.
All right. And this is here.
I can do it. Absorption test.
Let's see. Let's get a new luck.
Swirl, Mark 2. In the name of the Princessin.
I hope this good.
rest for the wicked.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Nice and spicy!
Let's finish this swiftly. Not bad.
Come on. I did it! I called. Yes, I did it. I called it. I did it. See if I can level up.
Good game.
I did it. Let's see. Should I do that? I can do that with you guys. I think I level up. I'm going to look. Let's see if I'm going to buy. I can buy, but I don't want. Oh, I need to find players I can destroy. I think I need to level up, but I don't know how I can do that. What? Skicka den så får du lägga till den i disk. Aha. Va? Nu fattar jag ingenting, Emma. Vad menar du? Vad ska jag skicka?
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Ja, men då måste jag in och klippa det. Ja, skicka den till Rasmus. Han kommer att jubla. Det där kan vi ta. Ja, den jäveln. Den jäveln. Kan jag köra med samma? Det är bra det. Låt han ha glädje. Skadlig glädje. Det skadar mig inte. Now we go to Grand Bazaar. Men först så ska vi önska. Snälla Diana, kom till mig. Peace! Nähä? Jag gör det en gång till. En gång till. Vi ska kolla historiken bara. Jag hade Bennett så att jag måste få min 50-50 nu. Snälla. Nej. Va? Det är min 50-50. Den där har jag redan. Ja. Jag förlorade min 50-50. Eller, jag förlorade inte 50-50. Det går inte bra för mig när jag spelar Redionot. Okej. Nej, Redionot, alltså, det är ett spel du ska inte spela med någon. Alltså, i min ensak. För att det är ett spel jag aldrig kommer köra helt själv. Just på grund av att det är mycket svårare själv med NPCerna. Det är mycket bättre om man har kompisar att köra med. För att då har man i alla fall, då vet man i alla fall att man är aldrig ensam. Och genom att jag säger det är för att det är lätt att spela med någon annan. Ja.
Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Paimon, we can still add it to the list.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
So you two are still hanging out together. Dia, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard, not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends.
Men det är ju... Alltså Redionot är mer sån här companion-spel där du får lära dig samarbete.
I told Dia to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dia wasn't around.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming.
Alltså Redionot är ju ett samarbetsspel. Det ska du inte samarbeta med kompisar och det. Visst, alltså vänskap kan brytas på grund av det. Men alltså det är inte så farligt. Alltså jag föredrar ibland sådana här samarbetsspel vissa gånger för att Det är mycket roligare. Men samtidigt det kan också förstöra vänskap.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dia.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry.
What? She said they'll treat you to the best dishes!
But wait. Didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today, when you leave? There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
Nej, men det har jag. Många gånger, tyvärr. Jag har ju mist många vänner bakom tiden på grund av att jag ändrar på mig själv, att jag blev liksom tuffare när jag stod min ground och allt det där. Och då slutar folk vara med mig. Och när de märkte att jag gillar ju mer dataspel och det, då slutar de liksom prata med mig, för jag var inte riktigt den här soft tjejen längre som de tyckte om. Som jag inte tyckte om, för de ville ändra på mig helt och hållet.
You're worrying too much.
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. But if something really is bothering you...
Oh, looks like Junior's Odd was onto something.
You're too perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide anything from you. I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble. Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme. Everything operates on a completely different set of rules.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still...
My lady... You're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya? All right, I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This isn't exactly the best place for a discussion. Okay, let's talk here. Just try not to draw any extra attention. As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me, just going around looking for jobs to earn some mora.
Men det här hände mig off-stream, alltså det var riktigt så här, ute i livet. Jag hade jättefina klasskamrater, men just nu vill jag inte åka och träffa dem på återträffar och sånt. Just på grund av att kom jag upp som en benrangel, då kom de att göra, alltså de kunde inte hålla käft. De kunde göra narr av en. Till exempel några stycken jag kände. Träffade jag på dem idag. Och så bara, men du gjorde inget vett i ditt liv, jara. Det bästa är att jag är nog den enda som kan hålla mig till ett förhållande. De kunde byta varje dag. De sket i liksom allt annat. Det var liksom de.
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule?
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades, like, on any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dakan al-Akmar.
Vänta. Då skulle jag säga att en riktig vänskap om man är elak och... Va? Vänta, så du menar att om jag är arg och elak mot Rasmus har vi ju bara en bra vänskapsrelation? Okej, jag tänkte bara se om du fattar hintet att du skrev lite fel där. Nej, men alltså, vänskap där man ska kunna lita på någon och ha ett förtroende till.
who's sailing.
Alltså off-skärm, då får man ju förvänta sig lite att folk kommer att bli inaktiva. Och inte bry sig. Och det är ju för att man har olika intressen. Men det här var folk som ville ändra mig från den jag ville vara till den jag inte ville vara. Och det är som perfekt det med de vänner jag har, att de accepterar mig för den jag är. Och det är jag glad över. Bara att jag är lite nervös för jag... jag är inte riktigt sån här klänning-brud tjej som många säger att man ska egentligen vara. Problemet är att jag kan inte gå runt i klänning för att jag blir så direkt solbränd. Eller hästen, eller smutsen ner klänningen, vi kan fortsätta på med den. Ja, men det är precis det jag menar. Man ska älska den man är.
What about your mother?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother. It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? I was the result of one of those encounters with some random person. He told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case, she never came to see me. He'd say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad." But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade. The one thing I do remember is that he used to tell me stories. But the problem was that he had terrible taste. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
More or less, yeah. He seemed to think even the toys he gave me. It was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him than they ever were for me.
What an interesting guy.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish. But that was something I could just shrug off. I had no reason to despise him. Until I grew up and learned the true face of Deshret's relics for myself. Looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. They not only accepted such heinous acts, they would even openly boast about them. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken down. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good. I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me. Yeah, I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports concern violent incidents, but there's also some talk of smuggling.
I see. But isn't this investigation incredibly dangerous?
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible for those who care about you not to worry.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have valid concerns.
Huh? But there's no need for you to get caught up in this mess, too.
Well, she's super tough, so if she went into the desert with you, then Paimon bets the problem will be solved in...
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took her along to help. I'll wait for news from you in the city until then. Please.
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady. All right, then let's get moving.
Alltså det är faktiskt ganska synd att Dia har en sån mörk förfluten. Men ja, alla karaktärer har ju liksom sin backstory i det hela.
Hey, Dia, you're back. Are these two friends of yours? Like, anyway, since we've got a newcomer, let me fill you in on what they've become extremely aggressive. They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Even the most ferocious beasts still...
That's right. A portion of their profit. Yeah, and it really makes you... A few days ago, rather than saying they're...
Wait, a power struggle?
You heard me right. If their only goal is more... Unfortunately... Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as the Khan al-Ahmar became more and more active...
Sounds mighty strange to me, too. Gotta say, though, I didn't expect you...
Nah.
What he said. Besides, yeah. And while they went to talk with Dakan, any survivors of the...
He's shaman.
We rushed over as soon as we... Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also...
Hey, what about Paimon? Feel anything special?
Oh, you're also planning to tag along with them?
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's most important guide. Wherever she goes, Paimon will follow.
Oh, in that case...
And give me also a bigger fucking purple. Emergency food.
Don't worry about her. Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that alone would still make her quite formidable.
I had no idea. I guess I shouldn't judge by appearances.
Oh, one other thing, Dia. When you're free, why don't you update the deputy about your upcoming schedule? We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but everyone only came to see the Flame Mane. You weren't around. The deputy put a lot of effort into the...
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some...
Gotta admit, I can Now, if only the deputy...
Keep dreaming. The awkward silence and weird expression...
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Huh?
It's you, issues.
Serious?
I don't think...
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right.
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything right
Snappy,
now.
snappy, snap, snap, snap. Prova snappa din dator. Det var nytt. Oh.
Are they?
Yeah.
Always like this?
Snappy, snap, snap, snap.
There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right. But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously.
Wait, what?
Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things come up is better than keeping everything bob. That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can... Hey, knuckleheads, can you...
Yeah, you hear her, Holof? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. All you gotta do is wait and...
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to every...
Will do.
Kind of fun to sprint behind her, back and forth. Let's see. I don't have so much to do. The many things I do behind the scene because, like, don't understand. See if I have one of them. No. I'm going to find the crystal to upgrade the statue.
This should be the place. Let's find a spot to hide and buy it. It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another, so let's all be careful.
No need to worry. She knows her way around a fight.
I'm not... Here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react and end this quickly.
Oh, I get to stare out more. Let's more.
Order guide you. I'll uproot you. One with the forest.
That was fast. She says fast.
You're the Flame Mane.
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right, time for a little talk. Are you buddies with Dakana Lakmar now? Tell me, what are they after?
You know the code of being a mercenary just like everyone else. The first rule is to never divulge key information about our employer. What makes you think I'd talk?
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes? You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
Whoa!
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way or the painful way. 2 seconds!
I'll save you the trouble.
He chopped the arm off!
Huh? Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies.
Holy fuck!
I definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound wasn't too deep, and he just passed out from the pain.
Oh, goddamn.
But why would he be so extreme?
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercenaries to talk just by threatening them. I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain.
Well, he's out cold for now.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm really...
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names on it. Maybe it's a record of something.
Let me take a look. Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti. All familiar names. Dakana Lakmar has been trading for a hefty supply of food, weapons, and medicine. It seems that in the past, they used to receive some canned knowledge as well.
Take a picture at that and send this to me and Rasmus, Emma. Så vi kan kolla på det. Det låter lite... Man kan få värmeutslag, ja.
Why is there no more value recorded for the final transaction? Yeah, every transaction before the last... perhaps. Anyway, then... Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazamon Homayani?
Homayani? You mean Dunyarzad's family? Could it just be another family with the same last name?
I'd be surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Shazamon Homayani is Dunyarzad's father, and the head of the Homayani family. Just what the heck is going on here? I'm sorry, you're right, but with this piece...
What if the Homayanis have been kept in the dark, and don't...
That's a possibility, but if that was the case, they could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Rebot or Portal... Yeah.
But why would he do something like this? It's not like the Homayanis are in need of money.
Kan vara därför. Det kan vara någon värmeutslag. Har du tyckt någon aloe vera eller någonting som du kan lägga på så kan svalka det?
But that's still just a speculation. You're probably right.
But what should we do now?
If you ask me, I'm not worried. Let's go find my lady again. If we're lucky.
Dia.
I've considered that. She showed genuine concern for... That's not how I do.
You're right.
Någonting, alltså någonting, hudkräm eller någonting.
Yeah.
But det bor all hifem.
We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back a lot.
Actually, we're still investigating.
I see.
Something like that.
You all look a little dispirited. Whatever you found must not have been very encouraging after all. Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe I'll be able to say something.
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father or anything like that. How should I put this?
So something is wrong. Even the Traveler and Paimon have been uncharacteristically quiet. On any other day, Paimon would have already waved to me with a smile and shouted, "Dunyarzad, we're back!" So tell me, what happened?
Well?
My lady, please prepare yourself for what we're going to tell you next. It concerns the Master.
The Master? You mean my father? Okay, I understand. Don't worry about me. I'll listen as attentively as I can. My father has been supplying goods to Dakan al-Akmar?
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us as it does to you. I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade like them. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story, and just
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean you feel the same way, Dunyarzad?
Thank you for sharing all this information with me. Since you've told me everything you know, I should also... In the past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me so that I wouldn't run away and get lost. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30. Why did my father go out of his way to hire Dia?
About that. Well, the Homayanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing Beasts.
I'm going to take a picture outside my window.
He offered me a pile of more.
And I've been down here.
Maybe the Corps of... I think I get what you're saying.
Precisely. If my father...
You mean the goal all along was to get Dia to be your bodyguard?
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my father a long time ago. He has no control over my life anymore.
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you knowing.
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of this?
Sorry we put...
It's okay, Paimon. Regardless of his...
But is that... My father is... However, if we decide to invest...
Dia!
It's alright, Dia.
You don't have to do that.
Hey! It's still too early to give up hope! What was that thing about French? Right, yeah, trust! You said that yourself, Dia! Besides, there's no point on getting all riled up before we've confirmed all the facts!
Thank you, everyone. In which case, my lady?
Sure thing.
Aww. I just feel sad about her.
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me to introduce these two. This is the Traveler, and next to her is her travel companion, Paimon.
And the emergency food, Paimon. I'm going to love to say that. Paimon are kind of a lot of emergency food.
Ah, yes, my daughter has... But we may skip all the pleasantries for now. What is the important...
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record to your attention. There's something on this record that we're all pretty curious about.
So, that's what you found? Huh. Seems like I can't keep everything from you much longer.
If you wouldn't mind,
He
I'd
knows.
like an explanation.
Well, it's a long and difficult story. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. What I do know, though, Dia, is that the truth will bring you no solace. If anything, it will likely cause you a great amount of anguish.
Wait, me?
Yes, I understand perfectly why you came to see me, and I am touched by your collective commitment to do the right thing. But knowledge always comes at a price, and sometimes, as they say, ignorance is bliss. Your father, Kusela, and I both believed that. Of course, you have the right to seek and learn the truth, but I must warn you. The facts of this matter may reduce everything you've built for yourself into
Oh,
sand,
poor Dia.
blowing in the wind. If you must proceed, then Kusela's heartfelt efforts will also fade into the wind like a fleeting mirage.
His heartfelt efforts? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I follow. I've made it this far in life without a single drop of my father's support. I have my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish and fight for. None of these things have anything to do with him. I came here today to support you as the head of the Homiyani family. No warning will change my stance on that.
I understand. Then let me tell you a little story. Our family once needed to take a trip to the desert when Dunyarzad was just a baby. Along the way, we were attacked by bandits. They had superior numbers and quickly overpowered our bodyguards. When all seemed lost, a group of passerby Eremites lent us their support. Those Eremites were Kusela's brigade, Dekan al-Ahmar. Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. I was shocked. Why would Dekan al-Ahmar go so far to save us and not spare the fellow Eremites? Kusela was grinning and walked over to play with baby Dunyarzad. She was startled by his unfamiliar face and nearly started crying.
Really? I never knew.
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because he had a daughter about the same age. We started talking about our children, and I sensed that he was a devoted father.
Oh, tell him about Dia's father, like a good
I hired
person.
his brigade to help out at our estate for a time, and offered everyone generous remuneration.
So, that's what happened.
It was many years before I saw him again. I almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door. The man I knew to be strong and healthy had been reduced to a shell of himself. He couldn't even walk anymore without his cane.
So, what happened to him? He was perfectly fine when I left the brigade.
I'm not too sure myself. The only thing that didn't change was his cheery disposition. He said there was absolutely nothing to worry about and that he had gotten into a fight. That was all. He then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad, now that she had grown, would need a bodyguard of her own. At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particularly severe bout of her Elazar. There was no need for her to have a bodyguard when she could barely leave the house. But he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, it never hurts to be safe. How do you know a bodyguard won't come in handy one day? I was completely lost at first.
So he was the one who recommended Dia to you.
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an evil group who would eventually corrupt every member in their ranks. He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his daughter from the vicious world of mercenary life. If Dia could stay in my house and keep working as a bodyguard, then gradually her affinity for the desert would decrease, and she'd be able to leave her previous life behind.
And that's why you offered her such generous compensation?
Yes, but not just because of that. From the moment that he asked me for that favor, I also began to see Dia as my own daughter. And that's also why I tried to persuade you to stay when you asked for permission to leave. I was willing to spend however much it took. Kusela saved my daughter and I all those years ago in the desert. I could never refuse him entrusting his daughter to me.
He was always like that, acting like he's oh so smart and self-righteous.
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dia's fees. I refused to take any mora from him, but he'd always send me funds anyway. Eventually, I just accepted them as a token of his gratitude. And that went on for a while until I received another letter from him a few years ago. The letter contained a request to help him buy food, weapons, medicine, and even explosive materials.
Wait! Isn't that around the time that Dekan al-Ahmar started becoming more aggressive?
That's right. When I started to hear some nasty rumors, I became wary. I wanted to meet him face to face to discuss things, but by then, he was no longer receptive to my requests to talk. If I had... That thought occurred to me as well. After some deliberation, I am aware. In the end, it probably...
If you can, please tell me where he is now. None of the things he's doing right now make any sense if he's just trying to keep me... If all he wants to do is steer...
Oh no. Dia, please don't feel that way.
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions. I don't know, but
I'll do my best to help. I don't know Kusela's However, he's responsible for supply... I've heard.
Understood.
I'll stay and be with my father here. My father has indeed done something wrong, but if I feel like...
Yes. It's time to face my mistakes.
Aww.
Cascade.
Run. No, achievement.
Huh?
I know what you've been up to.
Shh. Keep your voice down. How do you... Come with me. We should take this...
Oh, he is a fucking dead.
This place should do. Alright. Back to my question. How did you all know about me?
Don't worry about that for now. You know what kind of punishment you'll face once we report you to the Corps, I assume.
Wait. There's no need to jump the gun.
So what's in it for you?
Well, I waited in my...
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating to if you provide some help for us...
Hey! What?
Shut it. My patience is running out. You should know when I'm...
Alright. They're always on them. Feel free to go have a...
Sure.
Hey, come on.
Really?
Alright, I get...
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you...
There's going to be a lot of fight. I hope so.
Seems like we're in luck. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves. I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him to get out here.
Tia, why are you here?
Look alive! Hey!
Gather! Enshroud!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Haven't you all done enough?
Oh, so are you also here to stop us?
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
I'll take that! Ha!
Mind the deluge.
I will have order.
Shine down! Hi!
I win. I win. I win. I win. I win.
She's so strong.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore. Did you understand a single word I just said?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dia, the boss can't come out and see you anymore. He died a long time ago.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least...
When did he die? What happened to him?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting up?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
Let me start from the beginning. Dia, do you know how the head of the Relics maintained order internally?
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. They called, regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced. Every person in Deshret's Relics were forced to leave a record of themselves at headquarters. Whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit. That's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tikriti, and all the boys who grew up with Dia and ended up joining our ranks. But you, Dia, you were never asked to provide a record, were you?
I never even knew this was a requirement.
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's Relics who didn't know about it.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this organization's sinister rules. Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts. He said he'd take care of the dues we had to pay regularly to headquarters. But in the end, he was just an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up as a result.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what it took.
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't walk without a cane.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I didn't know about any of this. And
Because you were too young at the time. How would you ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds from battle? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by a decade overnight. Even his hair went gray.
So, even the blazing beasts were...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp before you ever left the desert.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going to get beaten again. I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need, since the Khan al-Ahmar would soon be no more. His words made no sense to me, but that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our ranks, but from the other brigades as well. But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew exactly what had happened.
The boss can't have just died for nothing. Those heartless jerks at headquarters took him from us.
From that point on, the sole purpose of the Khan al-Ahmar became revenge. The big fire that Boss started was quite a blow to headquarters' strength. It's given us the opportunity to launch our attack. Even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge through to the very end. There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. Some fled to other brigades, and others escaped to the rainforest. But we won't let any of them escape our wrath. They'll all pay for what they've done.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. To keep going, we need an enormous amount of supplies, from food and medicine to weaponry and explosives. All we can do is exchange our loot from Mora, and then use that to get supplies. We forged Boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friends. Thankfully, many people were willing to come to our aid. We were also able to attract many mercenaries who shared our goal. We've endured unspeakable pain to win many impossible battles. Deshret's relics have become weaker and weaker, and now we finally have an opportunity to directly strike their headquarters.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. Boss always loved. We used to always laugh. As for me, but maybe we were all I'm sorry, Dia. I know you always found us insufferable ever since you were young.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dia?
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not bad people. All I know is that, furthermore, I want to go see the place for myself. I want to know if my father is still there. I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on my own.
Yeah, Paimon feels...
Thank you.
I bet Boss would,
considering all the loss.
He can think whatever he wants.
Aww. Let's go and take it on. And we're going to run and run and run and run so we can talk about anything. The seed comment was pretty longer than before. Are you? Oh, I need to climb. Yeah. Yeah, I need to sprint a lot. And did you guys have something to want to talk about? Just by writing in the chat and we can talk about that. You really, I need to get up there.
Is this the entrance? We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way.
Oh yeah, hi! Welcome! Glad you're here. How you been?
Wow. Paimon didn't expect it to look.
They should all be holed up in here.
Who cares? Well,
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left.
yeah. We'll know what they're really capable of.
Rawr!
Some hits. Desh's
Rawr!
pilots may have been a force to be reckoned with before,
Rawr!
but their name means
Rawr!
nothing now.
Yeah.
Let's get it on! Ha!
You are not welcome here.
Ha! There is no escape. Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Nothing to fear. Stabilize.
I hear everything. Sir, ha!
I'll be
Sir.
back. Order guide you. Cascade.
Book alive! Hi! Huh. You asked for it. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. Ha!
Kamisato up. Suiyu!
One with the forest.
You want this one?
Ha! Boom! Let's nip that in the butt.
Gather.
I'm getting sick of this.
Enshroud! Sir! Boom! Sir! Boom! Keep up! Ha! Cha! Cha! Ha! Ha! Sir! Cha! Boom! One with the forest! Ha! Sir! uproot you.
Come on.
I will have order.
And let's go.
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Wait! They went charging ahead without checking for any traps!
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we...
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead! Well, don't worry about us. Let's go! We can't let the...
Let's check if there's another way! The sooner we can make it...
Let's see. I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked by something.
Okay, let's...
Alright, puzzle. I did it. Yeah, I did it.
Solidify. Be still. Mind the deluge.
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Ha!
Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
See.
Gather.
You're dead meat!
Hey! Hurrah! Cha!
This is order.
Can't see? Sa! I hear everything!
Shine down!
The depths beckon.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Enshroud!
Illusion shattered!
Order guide you.
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the forest. Sa! Ha!
Cascade.
Det gör vi. Vila lugnt nu.
Kamisato Art. Suiyu.
There is no escape!
Sa! Ha! Sa! Keep up.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through, but as a desert dweller, I...
Don't waste your breath. You have no...
Run. I witnessed the golden age of... Even now, my the greatest should never live to remember their fall.
So you want to...
Let us draw! They are but two, while we hold within ourselves.
And we go fight them.
Charge! Eliminate them!
Enshroud!
You asked for it! Let's get it on! Huh.
Don't think that you've won. We're just getting started.
To oblivion.
I hear everything. Can't see. Ha! Hum.
Buckle up! Ha! You're dead meat!
King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers.
Inazuma shines
Yeah,
eternal.
come on.
Illusion shattered.
This is order. Gather.
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the forest.
I'm getting sick of this.
Brothers! With me, this is where we prove our faith.
Do you all just want to die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive! Order guide you.
Stabilize.
I hear everything. Enshroud. Ha!
No. You asked for it.
I did it! I did it! I did it!
Commander has finally fallen.
But they're still coming at us! This place is like a gladiator's ring. They just...
Yes! Keep fighting! There's no...
When the next wave comes, try to draw away their attacks. I'm going to see if I can take out...
Get out of my way.
Come and face me, Michel! So they've broken through the front.
Apologies, Lord Michal.
So, it would seem...
Time to pay for every...
I will be buried in the sand, along...
Hey, wait!
What are you doing?
We were too late.
It's over. But if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride, then I'll give you all a good beating as well.
Hey, Dia! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Let's go.
And the chest is mine. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, what? Alright, this was kinda odd. I want the chest.
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's relics, and you still can't even tell who's made it all the way to your headquarters?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we— Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kusela? Why would I know? It's not like I'm in charge or anything.
This is your last chance to talk.
Hey, I said I don't know anything. I'm just an average member here. I'm telling the truth. If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves? Who can remember every name and face with so many people coming in and out every day?
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to other— Where's the records room? And
it's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as—
I mean the old records room.
The old records room? You mean the one that got burned down? Kusela. Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy who could hardly walk. Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking about. He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away and started a fire in the records room. He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
Stop wasting our time. Tell me, where is the old records?
It's just over there. Go see if— There's nothing left in there but ash. Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the spare them no—
Alright. Come on, Dia. Let's find your father.
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is this a cane?
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more.
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh? Thought so.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dia has slain it.
Aww.
Its head hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dia, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dia, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
Oh, it's a good memory.
hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad.
Oh dear! Oh goddamn! Oh, I'm crying here.
What's this?
Don't you remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money. And Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks. You looked super confused at the time, but said it was an adorable thing to say. These opportunities don't come by often. Hey, come on! Paimon's... Anyway, the point is that you should eat to your heart's content. Junior Zad will...
Aw, my chest was filled with all kinds of intense, but when everything came to an end, those emotions also vanished without a trace. It was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me. Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. But perhaps to us, it's the most worthless thing of all. Idrisi and the others all used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. Despite all my... We're hypocrites.
I'm going to farm everything for Dia. Perhaps I get her on the standard banner soon. So I have all of her stuff, so I cannot...
Are all of you alright?
Many people say Dia is not good, but for me, she's good. But I am almost sad because Tignari's voice is going to change sometime in the future. Because the regional voice actor being banned.
You were hurt by all of this as well.
Dia, your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't need to comfort me.
Hey, don't worry about me. My father probably thought that thought has even crossed my mind. However, there was always something deep within my mind that but now that
I understand.
That doesn't mean it's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father. Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not out for Mora. Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating? What about stopping by the Grand Bazaar again?
Right. You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
We'll come along too.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of me.
Oh. Let's go to Grand Bazaar and have a great time together. I want to get Dia before she's going to the standard banner because I love Dia a lot.
This rug here is quite something.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey! Aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue? You can wait.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured to move.
Ah, so you probably got there after us.
Yeah. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same. One of the injured members gave us back everything left in the...
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge anyone for it.
Yeah, he beating his tongue for that, not talking.
Let's see what's in... What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. Ugh, kinda stinks.
Perhaps it's just been left unopened for too long.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellowed, and it looks like it's about to fall apart. It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, He could have at least copied something useful.
That probably means this was really important to him.
Ah, and here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these kinds of snacks. He'd always say that he got them for me, but in the end, he always ate more than I ever did. Who even leaves snacks in a box like this anyway? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A razor, some buttons, some round iron tiles, a wooden toy puppet, a wool scarf, which from the looks of it probably belonged to a woman, and a hair clip?
I'm suddenly feeling a little scared.
I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. 2 empty liquor bottles. Tell me.
Huh? There's some.
Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle, though. If I end up forgetting about it, it won't really matter. To Dia. It's a letter for me? It's all right. I'll just read it.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out and have fun. Guess I don't have many days left. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone. You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably Idrisi's fault. He was never up to any good.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the finger at himself.
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that I was never your father to begin with.
Wait, what?
Surely, he must be joking.
I don't know.
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flake. Really felt like the... But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day. You were just lying
Hello.
there, small and helpless. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt.
Sounds like he's serious.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to them for so... I was their most esteemed leader, after all. It's not like I did just... Anyway, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's the end of the letter. In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little... I suppose, or...
He was a good father.
Yeah.
Do you already...
I do. If he first... I just have one wish. That there once and that only
If you end up finding it...
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't...
I'll help too.
Thank you. My life is certain... Because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded...
And yeah. I kind of feel sorry about her. I don't know why. Let's see if I have someone to have a level up. I have many characters I need to work on. And yesterday, I get fishy.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der
Okay, she's Princess herself. And I'm going to work on him. Because I need to level up her. And so
I created another universe and founded paradise for I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin de
I know. Can you stop talking? And so, I hope you all have a good time and see me playing Genshin. I'm going to play Genshin sometime back and forth. And I have a plan to the weekend and try to stream a special stream. A few weeks after that, I'm going to have a special weekend. I'm going to stream and have I think I'm going to have a kind of channels. I'm going to eat marshmallows and play some scary games. You're all welcome to scare me, and if I have a bad word or something, I need to put the marshmallows in my mouth. I hope you're all there and see that. It's going out on my Discord server as soon as the channel spin up. And now I'm going to raid someone. And I'm not going to change stream. Let's see. I have a 2-person I want to raid. Raid her. I hope you all have a good time with me. And we have a good time together. And see you next time.